Hey guys, welcome back to Go Boxing TV. So I want to give you my honest thoughts and opinions on the Tyson Fury Oleksandr Usyk Undisputed Championship. Oleksandr Usyk, as we know now, unless you've been living under a rock, won on a split decision, and he's now the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. So my honest opinion is round 1, 2 and 3, Usyk. Round 4, 5, 6 and 7, Fury. Round 9, that doesn't even have to be questioned. We all know who won that. And then 10, 11 and 12, I also gave to Usyk. I just think he was putting on more pressure, constantly still coming forward. And Fury was just on the back foot for the rest of the fight. I will say, a couple of those rounds were close. You could argue it goes either way, but I just like what I saw from from Usyk, and he saw the fight out well, in my opinion. So, yeah, I think that you can only give 4 rounds that were clear to Tyson Fury, and that's 4, 5, 6 and 7. Round 8, Usyk started to come back into the fight after a really good spell from Fury. So in those rounds, 4, 5, 6 and 7, Fury really got into his groove. He was working well behind his jab. He was boxing really well. Still a little bit too much clowning around for me. Didn't really look as focused as he needed to be in a fight of that magnitude. But yeah, I must admit, at the end of round 7, I just thought that Fury had pretty much got it wrapped up. But then in round 8, it looked like Usyk broke his nose. And I think that was it. That was just the beginning of the end then for Fury. Round 9, as everybody's probably saw now, he was all over the shop. His legs had gone. And in all honesty, I just don't know what the officials were doing. The referee had a nightmare. What was that count? In my opinion, that fight should have been stopped. That said, I've got to give credit to Fury for the way he came back. In round 10, he came out ultimate professional, did what he needed to do, kept away as much as he could. And what also went in favour for Fury on that one is Usyk stepped off the gas. So he'd probably burned a lot of energy during that previous round 9. But full credit to Fury for coming back. His powers of recovery are absolutely unbelievable. 99.9% of all other boxers, if not all of them, would not withstand that amount of punches. And to be honest with you, like I say, Fury was very, very lucky that fight was not stopped, because he was gone. I think that's pretty much it. I don't really need to add any more. I'm not going to go into what was said after the fight. Things can get said in the heat of the moment. Anthony Joshua lost it in his second defeat to Usyk as well, and there was goings on there. And I just think, with the sport of boxing, I agree to a certain extent with what Frank Warren said on TalkSport. It's a different sport to football and tennis, and these guys have been smacked about. They've had punches to the head. They're going to be in a situation where they're maybe not thinking clearly. What I would say is I'd like to see a formal apology. I'd like to see the whole Fury camp, in all honesty, just come out and have a little bit of humble pie and just give Usyk his credit, because they know that they lost the fight. I don't know what the corner were doing, telling Fury that he'd basically got the fight won. Honestly, there's so many questions around that whole Fury camp and all the goings on, and it's just a bit of a shit show really for Fury, and it has been for his last couple of fights. But full credit to him, for staying in there and seeing the fight out. You can't take that away from him. It was an absolutely unbelievable fight. It will go down in history And I really do hope that Fury can regroup, come back in the rematch, and let's have another fantastic fight. It is my opinion, though, that Fury seriously needs to have a look at his team. I think his dad needs to go. John Fury is just a law unto himself. I don't think that is an advantage to have around, when you're trying to prepare for a fight like that. And even on fight week, I'm sorry, it doesn't sell a fight. That in my eyes, it's totally unprofessional. And he's, for me, he's not a benefit to Fury, being in and around that camp, especially when it's a fight with such magnitude. So, yeah, that's my thoughts and opinions, guys. Please do let me know yours. Hit me up in the comments. Don't forget to smash that thumbs up. And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe and set your notification bell to all so you don't miss any of my future videos. Thanks for listening, and I will catch you on the next one. All the best.